key information an AV manager needs to give over to an integrator is exactly what the key stakeholder requires. He needs to understand what his stakeholder requires before going to the integrator. We need to know exactly what we're doing. There's nothing worse than going and doing a job and it's not quite what that stakeholder was envisaging at the end, because we've heard it third or fourth hand and elements have been missed. So key for us to understand exactly what that stakeholder requires.
So the information what an AV manager needs, I would say, is got to be having a full idea of what they're trying to deliver from not just their point of view, but from everybody's point of view. So they need to take in all aspects of the business. So not just what the AV team wants, because it's easy to upkeep, or what's the best based on budget. Because you see time and time again, people come to me and ask for advice, and then they go down one path because it's been driven by a particular area of the business, and then they look back and somebody else has turned around and say, actually, we would love to use this, but it's not quite fit for purpose. If they would have had that information from the beginning, then they would have been able to provide a complete solution for everybody.
Yeah. The key information the AV manager needs to bring to the AV integrator is the use case for the space. So everything else really will be informed by that decision. So that's the number one piece of information. What do you want to do in the space? What are the end users who are using the space going to want to be doing? Even if you don't know all the technical and system requirements, from that point you can work backwards and work something out. Everything else, the budget required, the technology to go in there, the types of displays will all be pretty well informed by that first. So if you have a clear idea of what the space is used for, everything else is pretty easy to unravel. If you don't have that as a starting point, it's very difficult to really design anything, because you're constantly going to be going back and reviewing it, and ultimately what ends up happening is you install one thing and then the end users come in and it's not quite what they wanted.